Yeah, coach said something to us my sophomore year about coaching the personnel, and I really didn't understand what he was talking about. But he was more so venting out loud to us. He was talking to us in the film room. He said he has to coach according to personnel, and with some groups I've seen how he's dealt with them. I see how he dealt with that freshman year group. He had a bunch of people on the team that he could talk to the way he talked to. I saw how he dealt with the sophomore year. And then I saw how he dealt with the team last year, and I'm seeing how he's dealing with the team this year. It's just about being able to talk to people how you want to and getting the message across.
Communicate.
Exactly. Communicate.
That's one of his biggest strengths. He's able to kind of change the message depending on, who he's trying to target. It seems like he's kind of flexible to kind of the needs of, like you said, maybe the team or the class.
Yeah, definitely. For some reason, he's real good with using me as an example to get to Enrio, and he won't say his name one time. He's real good with that, and a lot of people are starting to catch on to it, but I've been noticed. When he says something that's not directly for that person and that person only, it's a lesson for the whole class, The teacher's not teaching one person, it's teaching the whole class, and that's the kind of feel I get from coach when he's talking. So whenever coach is talking, I'm always ears. I shut up completely and I listen to what he has to say, because it might be something he's saying to Jeff, and I can think in my head, hey, he's a big man. What is he going to tell Jeff that And then later on in the game, Jeff can do something, and I can, Jeff, why did you do that? Oh, well, coach just told me to do that, It's just about listening and learning. I don't know everything, so I'm just trying to take everything he knows, because he knows a lot.
How much different has he treated you kind of stepping into this leadership role?
So far, I don't really know, because I can take criticism at the point in time. If I'm caught up, I might take it, a little hard. But I always calm down and think about what somebody said to me, even if it's the simplest thing, is good game. And he said a couple things to me early. Most people think, just from their own point of view, hey, nothing's really wrong with me. People always have that mindset, no matter what, I'm not doing anything wrong. You don't think that you're doing anything wrong. And of course, that's how I started off thinking. And he said something to me that kind of, struck across, and like, okay, you are one of the oldest people on the team. You can't do that. You have to do this, you have to do that. But the way he told me the message, I didn't take it that way. But it took some time for me to learn, and I'm still learning from it now. He said you can't communicate with the younger guys like that. They don't know how to accept that message. They don't know how to do this, they don't know how to do that, And he run me sometime. And I understand that running is not because he likes to see us run, because he hates to see us run. He does it because he wants you to think, and you usually start to think when you don't want to do something.
How important was what T-Rob brought physically, intimidation to the other team, the idea of the toughness, and who picks up that mantle, you think, this winter as it goes? Because that seemed to help you guys into the postseason too.
I personally think that slack is picked up from Travis, me, a couple more people. There's some attitude on the court. Don't think that Thomas was, the only one. Thomas loved the cameras, so when he could get those cameras in front of him, you see some stuff. He might rip his jersey off.
Yeah.
That was just T-Rob. He liked to express himself and have fun in the process of doing it. But that don't mean that we lost attitude at all.
But you guys really fed off that mindset, especially in the postseason. You'd see it. We talked about it in March. Defense every week. The last 3 months was really like that.
Yeah. Thomas can definitely turn us up when he wanted to. We could be on a 12-0 run the opposite way, and he could dunk on somebody and scream, "Hey, we ready to roll." No matter how tired we are, we're ready to roll. But I would be lying if I said that that's not going to happen this year with somebody. I would be lying.
In the tournament, it was actually you who brought that intensity and changed games a few different times in the tournament last year. Now you have the expectations of having that attitude almost every night. Is that different for you? Is that harder? Is that just something that you've grown to accept and that's what you're going to do?
I was just saying earlier in the interview that I don't feel like I really showed my personality on the court at all, literally at all. And I did everything out of the book. This year I plan to just have fun because I know what to do. And I think that'll definitely rouse some of these people up.
What does that mean?